Hey guys, it's time for a September fishing report. We're starting to see the first signs of fall. You might think I'm crazy. Water's still upper 80s. You know, it's still some really hot days out here, but we're seeing the first signs of the leaves starting to change a little bit. So we've had a few cooler nights, and what it does, it starts to bring those fish up high in the water column. You may see some schooling fish when you're out. You'll see some of those threadfin pods of bait up high on the surface. You see the water color start to change in different areas of the lake. It's that time of year, it's a transition time. So when you're talking about suspended fish, the fish eating small bait, I'm gonna give you these two techniques right here, two that you've probably heard a lot about, but are highly effective, especially this time of year. Spy bait and a finesse swim bait. This is a tiny little swim bait right here. I'll get to it in just a second. Now the spy bait, most of the time I'm reaching for Duo Realis 80. I do throw the 90 as well if I'm trying to cast it further to schooling fish that may just be out of range, or if I'm trying to keep it down. The 80, 90, they're awesome. They've got a ton of great colors that are going to do really well for you, no matter if you're around fish that are eating threadfin or herring. They got a great selection of colors there. And another bait that's got a great selection of colors as well is the Slim Swims from Z-Man. It's a tiny little swim bait. You may not have even thrown it or heard about it before. It's a tiny little, it's a 2.5 inch. They also make a 3 inch as well. This is in bad shad. And if you're familiar with Z-Man and the Elastec line, they've got a ton of great colors too that they're gonna work for you no matter what the sky conditions or what bait the fish are keyed in on. You got open at night, smoky shad, ton of great ones to check out. I'm throwing it on a heavy Ned Locks head. The reason I'm throwing on the heavy head, again, cast it a little bit further and it helps me keep it down at a slow retrieve. And a slow retrieve is critical on both of these techniques right here. It allows you to get maximum action out of it, and it allows the baits to track at an even plane. When you're reeling it too fast, after you make your cast and you let it sink, the bait's rising all the way back to the boat. The objective with both of these techniques is to whatever depth range you're targeting, to keep it coming on an even plane all the way back to the boat. And the one last tip that I can give you when you're fishing both of these techniques, when you do get bit, smooth, steady retrieve. And when you get bit, continue that smooth, steady retrieve on your reel and just load up on it. No sudden movements, big hook sets, or anything like that. I promise you, if you spend time with those baits, you reel them slow, and then you also just load into those fish when you get bit, promise you, you'll put more fish in the boat this fall. And these techniques are gonna be very effective over the next 2 months when you're dealing with suspended fish. And a lot of times, these two baits will shine on a tough day out there. Now you can follow the link and find anything that you need at hammondsfishing.com. They got an awesome selection, and they're adding new products by the day. Great online store. And certainly, if you're in the area, you've got to stop by and see those guys over there. They always have the latest, greatest new stuff, and a great staff to help you find whatever that you need. Always, guys, be safe when you're on the lake. Wear your life jacket when you're driving. And take care, and good luck out there.